Powered by Avanti Communications, liberating potential across Africa. Rise up. Suddenly, it just got so hot in the studio, and I'm just like, I don't know if Sophie can feel this.
Well, I can feel the heat, darling, but I think I can tell you now, Uguti, the reason why he is so close to us and we are feeling the heat, girlfriend, is because our interesting hunky guest over here said, yeah, now he's not sitting on couches, that's for ladies. He wants to interact with us at the main table.
Okay.
Because he knows what presenting is all about and he wants to just get to feel our studio a little bit.
Yeah,
so, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tino in the house. The super fine Tino who is driving ladies in the studio crazy with his abs and height and perfect eyebrows. But there's more to him than his looks. Ne?
Facts.
Now, Tino Chinyani. Am I pronouncing it right?
Chinyani.
Chinyani. I don't know why I wouldn't know how to pronounce that. He's Zimbabwean and he's a model, television presenter, best known for co-hosting the ETV breakfast show, The Morning Show.
Yes.
Welcome, Tina.
Thank you, ladies, for having
welcome
me.
to the show. I mean,
It's
before
an
we saw you
absolute
on
pleasure.
TV, we see pictures of you were everywhere on social media. Like, girls were just like...
They were doing rounds.
Listen, there was a photo where you in the pool. Not that
Yeah.
I was like also looking at the photo.
Oh, okay.
It happened to be on my timeline.
Pass by there, you were like...
I'm just like, oh, who's this guy? Listen, okay, what's everyone doing? But apart from all of that and your looks that you are known for, you are pretty driven. Like, academically, you're one of the best.
I tried.
Why entertainment and not why something more, what I'd imagine your parents would want you to do, like law or medicine?
Definitely. So, funny story, like, entertainment was not always in my dreams. It was never something I envisioned myself doing. Even the way modeling started was because a photographer friend of mine, Donald, and he's now a chef, and he was like, you've got the perfect look for it. Why don't you just give it a chance? Because we need to understand, like, growing up in Zim, modeling isn't a career path. It's not something that people see, let alone entertainment. Like, we have such a small industry there that you couldn't really thrive and make a living off doing those things. So automatically off the back, it was a thing of, this has never been done before. So it was like, why not try it? Give it a go, and you never know what you might like, you know?
Speaking of other platforms that you might be interested in using for people to get to know you, you said before that you wanted to get into radio?
Definitely. Because radio, specifically because I wanted to give people the opportunity to hear what I had to say, my thoughts and opinions without having to see my face. Because I feel like immediately as people saw me, they've already got a perception on what I'm about to say and who I'm going to be. So I feel like with radio, it was such a beautiful opportunity because they get to feel and really experience who I am and hear the power in my voice and just the passion about the things that I wanted to talk about without having to make the perception of, oh, he must be this kind of guy because of the way he looks or he's into that kind of thing. So radio was the perfect platform to expand myself in that regard. Yeah.
So do you think, because I mean, you're such a powerhouse and I can see where you're going with all your answers and your aspirations. Do you find it easy to find a love interest, somebody who becomes your partner in your life?
Definitely.
Is it a difficult journey for you or is it as easy as...
Yeah, I feel like with anything in life, we only make it as difficult as we want it to be. Like, I feel like that's something I have to say off the bat. But then more so because I feel like these days, especially like as you advance in your career and advance in social status, I mean, you have to be very careful about the people you have in your immediate circle. And it doesn't just go for love interest, it goes for friendships as well. Because you never really know what agenda people are trying to push by having you in their life. So for me, it's a thing of not so much I'm scared, but it's more I'm always cautious about the energies that I let very close to me, because you need to understand at the end of the day, they're going to have a very big influence on your future and where you go with it, you know?
You know, these questions, man, are so like nice and you like making it like so serious and like so philosophical. But like I can imagine a lot of girls at home are thinking, he's so young, but like what kind of girl is he into?
Am I into? Okay, that's a big question because it's both looks and character-wise. I definitely start off with the character-wise. She has to be open-minded, like fresh off the bat. She has to be somebody that's interested in exploring adventure, wants to know what's going on out there in the world. Has to be somebody that's curious enough and wants to travel. She has to love food because I love me some good food. You know, I love to get me some real good food. You know, so she's got to come with it. And yeah, man, she's just got to be a very adventurous person. She also has to be driven. She has to want something for her life. She has to have some sort of ambition. She has to either be studying or working towards something, you know? I can't just have somebody who's idle in their life. They have to be driven by something. I need somebody to stimulate me. I need somebody to challenge me. And I also love that as much as I do what I do, I love to know about other people's careers and what they do. So I feel like when your partner's doing something as well, that's also fascinating. It just makes everything so much more interesting because you guys open each other's eyes through that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she has to be God, she has to love God, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you have to believe in something. Like at the end of the day, I feel like you're a very lost individual if you don't believe in anything at all. So for me, those are definitely the character-wise, that's what she has to be kind of like,
Interesting.
Okay, this can go on and on and on, and I don't want to take up much.
I feel like you guys have a friend in mind and you're just there like, oh, okay, maybe
It could be a friend, it could be someone in studio where you're sitting.
Oh, is it now? Okay.
Yeah, so what have you got to stop I think when it has to help a little bit.
You know what? I don't want to take too much of your time. There are three ladies, and unfortunately, one of them is not me, obviously. But they are behind. They're chilling behind the screens, and what they want to do is get to know you, and you need to get to know them as well, so that they can see if you can choose, or rather, you can see if you can choose one of them as your fairest of them all for a date.
We shall see. Let's see what you guys have in studio for me today. I'm curious. I'm very curious.
Glad you're up for the challenge.
Rise up.
So we've brought three absolutely stunning ladies who adore Tino. He's going to ask them a few questions, and when he finds the one he likes, he's taking her on a date. Tino, are you ready?
I've been ready. So this is the make or break part of it all, you know. I'm looking for love, hey?
You're looking for love?
I'm looking for some serious love. I just feel like I need to settle down right now in my life.
Make it a good date.
I need somebody serious, you know, so...
Too quick.
No, I am, eh? I'm a bit forward, huh? I'll just bring it back a bit. Let's see where the first date goes first.
Yes.
Okay, you're scaring me, but I'm excited for you. If you're happy, I'm happy.
So you've got your set of questions.
I've got my set of questions right here, you know, so these are the make or break questions. So let's see how the answers match up, eh?
How many questions each?
We've got 10 questions, there's 3 of them, so maybe about 3 questions each we should be able to handle,
Nice.
eh? Okay.
So we start with contestant number 2 for you.
Yo, let's do that. So contestant number 2, if we could go anywhere in the world for a week, where would it be and why would we go there?
Sure, that's a very tricky one.
Yes, it is. It's a big wide world. Eh?
I love food, so again, it makes my choice very difficult. But if I had to choose, I haven't been to Paris, so it is the city of love.
I've been to Paris. Paris is beautiful. It's a good
yeah,
choice.
I'd love to go there.
Okay.
So that would be my choice.
And at least he knows the place, so he'll take it.
Yeah.
For the food. Okay, cool, wonderful. Okay, number 3, what would your perfect morning be like?
I have to think about that one. But I love yoga. I love to start my morning out with an activity. So a morning up the West Cliff stairs, maybe. A nice run. And to come home to a lovely breakfast.
Okay,
I think that would just be
I like
perfect.
that. So you're trying to stay fit? Would you say that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I like that. A healthy lifestyle.
That kind of matches your lifestyle as well.
Yeah, pretty much. I like that. I like that answer.
So the next question is for contestant number 1, Tino.
Yes, it is. So contestant number 1, what is your spirit animal and why?
My spirit animal would probably be a lioness, because I feel like as much as lionesses are very dominant and they know how to provide, they're also very family orientated, and that's how I see myself. So yeah, definitely a lioness.
That's an audition, girl. You just run out with a date and you're like, but I'm also family oriented.
Just had to touch it in there. I'll
In case
scope
it's trying
you.
to start a family.
Yeah. So now that we've asked them 3 questions, I think we need to repeat a second question for each, Tino.
To each. Okay. I'm going to start with number 3 this time, contestant number 3.
Fantastic.
Contestant number 3, if I was having a bad day, how would you cheer me up?
Let me think. So, perfect idea would be for you to come home to a lovely home-cooked meal
Definitely.
with a lovely bottle of wine, maybe, and you have to have a lovely hot bath after a hectic day, and you'll just be okay.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Number 2, among your friends, what are you best known for?
Talking.
Talking.
Just talking, yeah.
You're a
I
bit-
think
yeah?
I'm a talker. And
Okay.
I would think of all my mates, I think I'm always there to give advice.
Okay.
I'm always there wanting to provide solutions.
I hear you.
Even when you're feeling down, I'm quite the joker. So
Okay.
yeah,
I like that. I like that. So you'd say you're very opinionated.
quite.
Okay. Interesting. I like somebody who can challenge me mentally. Number 1, I'm back at you. What nicknames have you had throughout your life and why?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Gotta think back.
Yeah.
My parents, oh gosh. My parents called me Ariel because I was addicted to the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Seriously, like it was bad. I had a Little Mermaid costume I would run around with. It's not cute. You don't want to see the photos.
I actually do. I actually do.
Take me out on the date then.
Oh, okay.
Yes, girl.
Push up panda.
Yes, girl. So one more question.
Okay.
One more question for all the girls now. Let's start with number...
All the girls.
Back at number one.
I've got to make this one very spicy. For all of them. Actually, to all the girls, we'll start, you can literally let them start however they'd like.
Okay.
If you got a random deposit of $1 million into your account today, what would you do?
You can start 3.
I'll book a ticket, first class, anywhere.
Anywhere, okay.
To
Yes. And do your thing.
Just for some clarity.
And go shopping.
Okay.
And then come home and do all like the rest.
Okay.
Like build houses and stuff.
All right. And number 2?
Nah, I think I saw what happened to that Nefsis girl. So
Yeah, agree.
I'd
Okay.
rather try to find out where it came from first, then
Okay.
spend it.
Okay, I like that.
That's realistic.
If I can't find like in an hour,
Yeah.
it's mine.
I'm out.
I'm out. You're gone with it.
Okay, I'm gonna chop that money.
Yeah, you better. And number 1?
Well, as for me, you know, God has provided. So I'm probably going to take a healthier amount and just transfer it somewhere else just so that, you know, your girl can go ball. But I definitely want to give back. I'm very charitable. I'm into, you know, helping out others. So definitely giving back.
Oh, nice. I think so far you've heard all the ladies, and I think you have quite an idea from asking them 2 questions each as to which one is kind of close to your spirit being, huh?
I feel you.
You feel
Yeah,
that?
I could
You
feel
feel
the energies, you know what I'm saying? But
Is there
it's,
someone you found that you think you found so far?
I think I did.
No, I think maybe it should be first. Is there someone you feel like maybe you're not so
Somebody's got
compatible?
one has got me curious. I won't lie. One of them has got me very, very curious. I want to see where the actual date and what could happen after the
Okay,
date.
let's start with one that you feel like was the least compatible.
Okay.
You have to eliminate one.
However fabulous, huh?
So you're gonna have to take the flowers there.
Okay.
First elimination, Tino.
I can't believe we're here already.
Yeah.
You know, I do this with a very heavy heart. But then the first one I'm going to have to eliminate is going to have to be number 1.
Number 1. Come get your flowers, baby girl.
Hello. Aww.
How are you?
I'm great, thanks. And you are?
I'm Renata.
Renata, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to
Maybe
meet you.
next time, babes.
No problem. Thank you.
Good luck, good luck.
Gorgeous
babe.
Renata.
Thank you.
Ciao, so.
Can you hear it?
Getting
You have
more
to take out the bunch.
real.
Yeah.
Getting more real.
A bigger bunch. Okay.
Bigger bunch, it gets better.
I won't lie, between these two was very, very difficult. Like, I felt like they had model answers. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they went and did their research somewhere.
Yeah.
They found out what the boy likes.
Yeah.
And, okay.
So actually,
Yeah.
you like them both, but you have
I like them both, but I have to choose one. I have to choose
I mean,
one.
they really both came with what they know about you. One came with
Exactly.
Paris, one came with...
Yeah, like, that's why I'm just
home-cooked
like, okay,
meals,
you know. Okay, they both know me relatively well.
Yeah.
Okay, but then the next one to be eliminated, unfortunately, is number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
No. Number 3. Unfortunately, number 3. You've been eliminated.
Sorry, and you are?
Robin.
Robin, pleasure to meet
Nice
you,
to
Robin.
meet you.
Here goes whatever.
Yeah. And yeah, as I said, I was curious. I was very
Bachelorette
curious to meet
number
number
2.
2.
Come
So
out,
if you'd
darling.
be so kind, bless us with your presence.
Ooh, girl.
Yes, queen.
Yes,
You
honey.
can get a hug. No, you can definitely get a hug.
Wow, guys, they look so beautiful together. I'm starting that Instagram account for them. I'm so jealous. Actually, I can't believe the producers of the show went out and got someone to find them a date while your designated single girl is here.
Clearly, they want to keep you single.
Twisted, but not
They want to
quite.
keep you.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, girl, I'm not taking away from your moment. Congratulations, you guys. I really hope you enjoy your date. You guys, definitely. Now, thanks to you for watching. We've had an insightful conversation, or rather, conversations today. And now me, myself, I've learned quite a lot. Also, I'm going to have to go to another show to find me a date. Maybe Tina's show.
Maybe.
Tell us what you enjoyed the most about this show at #Africa on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Let's hash it out next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Hashtags powered by Avanti Communications, liberating potential across Africa.